Aloha, welcome to another edition of the Above the Bridge podcast. I'm your host, Thaddeus Park. If you're new to our podcast, our channel, you can find us at every single avenue that you get your podcast, whatever platform you use to get your podcasts. Also, our YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It matters. I appreciate it. First thing I want to do is shout out our sponsors. First, we have Defend Hawaii. They've been our first sponsor since the beginning. You can see them at their store in Winter Mall called No One. You can also go to their website. They got some new drops. Their website is defendhawaii.com. Use promo code ATBPOD upon checkout. You'll get 15% off your entire purchase order. Next, we have IREP Detail Supply, and they're your one-stop shop superstore for everything you need to detail your vehicle, whatever car, truck, van, even motorcycle. Go check them out. They have a store in Temple Valley Shopping Center. They also have one in Las Vegas. Go check them out. irepdetailsupply.com. If you use promo code ATBPOD upon checkout, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase order. Last but not least, we have our Hawaii Medicinal Mushroom Company, Medicinal Mushrooms Hawaii. They're a locally based medicinal mushroom company. And right now they have 4 extracted mushrooms where they put in some tinctures. I take all 4 religiously. They have lion's mane, turkey tail, chaga, and the red reishi. I take the first 3 in the morning with my coffee, and I take the chaga at night to help me sleep better. But go check them out. If you don't know what medical properties these mushrooms have, go check them out on their website at medmushroomhigh.com. And if you decide to get one or try one, use promo code ATBPOD upon checkout, all capital letters, and you'll get 45% off your first tincture of extracted mushrooms. Aloha. Okay, this week on my show, I got 3 gentlemen here that is putting on March 8th the Battle of the Bullies at the Kroc Center. How you guys doing, brah?
Awesome,
All
awesome.
good, brother.
If you guys can do me a favor, try to introduce yourselves to the audience, and then we start chopping it up, man.
I will ask.
Penny, Penny, from TNC Kennels, Hawaii, born and raised in Ever Beach. Raised some French bulldogs and some shorty bulls.
Oh, me.
Kano, from Holiday Kennels. Yeah, born and raised in Waipo. And I raise exotics and English bulldogs.
Khalil Teixeira, Kaneohe, born and raised, and Frenchies and Bullies, whatever. We just love dogs around here, so you bring me Chihuahuas, let's go. So I don't really care. I love all dogs.
Right on. Well, thank you guys for taking time out of your evening to come on my show. I appreciate it. The big project show you guys are putting on, the Battle of the Bullies, gonna be at the Kroc Center March 8th. Can you guys tell me a little bit about this show? It seems like from what I was researching, bro, it's kind of a big deal, huh?
Yeah. So we get about 50 plus kennels that have been locked in already for the show. So it's pretty much we're going to have like category shows. We're going to have all types of the bully breeds, so English, exotics, bullies, pit bulls, shorty bulls, and all that. And then on top of that, we're gonna have one extreme tournament in between the category shows. So and that's gonna have a pretty big cash prize and one nice trophy at the end for the winner. Huh? So
Oh, me.
yeah, but we're on pretty big show, man.
Pretty big cash prize. He's talking about a couple $1,000.
Couple thousand, yeah.
Well, how do you win the show? Like, what is the criteria for the judging? They're not going to battle each other like for real, kind of.
Kano, bring down the extreme side, Kano, because that's probably be the easiest.
Yeah.
Sorry. So gonna be like a confirmation kind of show, but it's not one sanction show where you get like one big registry. Yeah? So it's pretty much like one Hawaii show kind that we're gonna be just judging like the confirmation and the chest, the front, the side. We're gonna be looking at the dogs all the way around. and then choose the best that is fit to the standard of the breeder.
Oh, okay. But they don't gotta run through like the obstacles and all that kind like you
Oh
see
no,
on
not nothing
TV.
like that. They're gonna be
Oh, okay, okay.
stacking, yeah, and stuff like that. Walking back and forth, stacking the dog, and then the judge are just gonna be looking at the dog and stuff like that.
And who judging them?
The confirmation show we get Stacia O'Hara, pretty knowledgeable judge. She go all over the world. She an AKC handler too as well. So she pretty much get all that knowledge on how to look for dog. I mean, what to look for on dog.
Yeah, she's the
Okay.
number one handler out here in AKC. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And that's for like the what is it? What was the name of that contest?
On the category shows, you mean?
Yeah.
Talking about- yeah. So it's all different. Like on breed category, like English bulldogs will be one category,
okay.
exotic will be one category, and so forth and so on.
Okay. How many categories you said had?
Total we're gonna have 20. So we're gonna have one mixture of fun categories and breed categories, and then we get the tournament as well, the extreme tournament. Yeah.
Okay. So when you do the tournament, how does that one work?
This one will be they're gonna go 1-on-1. Will be like one lose elimination kind type tournament. So we'll go all the way. They're gonna be all the way to the end. Like they're gonna have to battle each other to the last dog standing.
Oh, like on bracket kind.
Like on bracket kind, yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
me.
Like March Madness kind stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pose down, bro. When pose down, like when like I said, two guys go up in the ring and two guys with their dogs pose down their dogs, different front angle, side angle, rear angle, and they're calling them stacking. So we stack our dogs to their best potential and see who comes up. Like how you said, then the judge picks the winner, and we go down to the next dog.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, so winner advance and then so for
Yeah.
sign up, like anybody can sign up or they had to like win couple stuffs first or
Anybody can sign up as long as their dog is extreme, which is exaggerated features on one breed type dog. Yeah? So they're gonna have to the dog gonna have to just be more the features will be exaggerated more than what the standard is for that breed.
oh, so like the dog gotta be like yoked out.
Gotta be
kind.
yoked. Yeah, yoked out kind.
Kai
Nice.
Green is exaggerated features on
Yeah,
a man.
Kai
You know what I
Green.
mean? That's an exaggerated. So he's an extreme man, which is an extreme dog. Like how, and you see a huge difference between like how Kono's saying. So what he's saying is like the confirmation show. You get the standard of the dog. Basically, you take all the dogs that enter that part, and you take the standard breed. You say, okay, this is the standard dog. How the dog's supposed to look, and all the dogs get judged against that dog. And whoever comes out with the closest to that dog is going to be the winner. With the extreme, it's all just you come out, you just flex and see who's got the biggest, baddest bone, muscle, head, legs, rear. So you look at all of those kind of stuff. You put them all together, and one dog be like, "Hey, wait, that's not how it's supposed to be."
Yeah.
That's an extreme. So that's what I'm hearing is what he's kind of going to be looking for is that
Oh, okay.
that
So what
wow factor in that soul factor in the dog.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
oh, Sully, he only 5'7", but the bugger is 260 full of bone and muscle. You know what I mean?
okay.
So,
Now I kind of get the understanding that. Okay, bro, these dogs, so how you build them up for be that big? Like just working them out or you giving them like
Mostly it's
medicine or
genetics.
Oh,
Mostly
Mostly
okay.
it's genetics.
Okay, so and then you can play off that with their nutrition and their workout regimen kind.
Just walk them, exercise them a little bit,
Yeah.
But when I first got into it, I used to always tell people, wow, what you giving your dogs? What you doing to your dogs? And they used to tell me genetics. And then one day I believed it. It was genetics. It just came out the way it was bred. You see muscles. Some dogs no more neck. Some dogs get shoulders, rear, the rump. Everything is just like wow. There's just a wow factor in a dog.
Kind of like horses, or like fighting chickens too. Like once you get on good bloodline, then
exactly.
Yeah.
Like horses, no, but exactly like horses. I call them phenotypes. You take the phenotype to what you like, put it this way, like I tell everybody, if I wanted one volleyball player, I would have go marry one 5'11" woman. You know what I mean? And try to unlock that phenotype that I need to find one nice solid foundation for that. Kind of like with the breeding, I try to unlock certain things in both dogs to where you're like, okay, like it's either the hump neck, is it a bone? What am I looking for in that dog? I'm not gonna put two dogs with two big heads together with no chest. They're gonna have one big-headed puppies with no spread,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
stuff like that. So as long as you stacking your dogs, and I believe in line breeding. Line breeding is on big thing. Putting the right dogs together. But again, at the end of the day, it's woo and get lucky. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
all get lucky, and it's consistency. We try to look for is if all the whole litter looks the same, then we know we on the next level. We know we made it to that level. If we get 7 looking different dogs in seven puppies, then to me I'm kind of far off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I need to work towards what I need to work towards, but we all look at them different.
Yeah.
Well, you guys all three is professional breeders. That you guys have your own kennel.
Professional,
Yeah.
I don't know,
I don't
but
know
we
about professional, but but we
We have our own kennel.
ethical and trying to do them the right way and being out in the crowd and speaking about it, yes. But when it comes with when you're out there doing your thing, you know what I mean? You get that
Yeah.
other side of it. So professional as best as we can be.
Yeah.
Present ourselves a certain way. You know, profession is only presenting yourself and presenting a product in a certain way too. So I'm pretty sure we all professional in that realm. But
Yeah.
it's like I said, it's
I
a
know what
fine
you
line,
mean.
you know,
I always try to be professional, or at least play it off that way. Yeah.
yeah.
Bro, I seen like when you guys are breeding, it's kind of more scientific than just putting two dogs together. I seen you had like shit that I use at work for my medical company. You have centrifuges. You guys do like hormone, kind of know when the dog gonna
Yeah,
ovulate.
it's called
Yeah.
progesterone. Yeah.
progesterone.
Progesterone testing. They basically draw the blood. We find the ovulation. We just find the ovulation numbers. And like mine, I have a machine that finds those numbers for me. So basically, we try to find those numbers, and because everything is AI now, we don't do a lot of
Oh,
there's
wow.
live breedings, meaning male on female, actually having the breeding. There's lot to do it. Believe it or not, there's a lot of STDs out there in the dog world too. So not only that, not only that, it's just not as it's the dogs are not the same built. So like the old school 45-pound pit bulls can jump on each other and mount. A lot of these dogs are built a little bit more front heavy, so they get a little more
Oh,
tired. So a lot of them cannot mount. You know what I mean? So when he's talking about the extreme dogs, they cannot mount. Um, and again, when you mount it, it's a locking mechanism, and their arms so short. Like I'll show you a couple of my dogs. My arms so short they can't even lock around. They jump on her, they fall right off. So it's kind of like it's a circus act. So we're the liaison for that. We're the ones doing AIs. So I do the AI, and then we also do ultrasounds. We do all kind of reproduction services.
oh wow, that's super cool. That bro, that's science. That's science at its best. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, so you guys can figure out from breeding to start producing dogs a certain look, a certain way you want it to be, and once you get like that champion, then you can kind of use that bloodline, just like chickens or like you said on horse, to sell to other people, or to develop dogs through that litter. You could use him as a stud.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
that's kind of nuts,
There's a
bro.
big market for studying. So like where now you can send semen. Like I can take my like I've sent semen mainland. You can send semen. I brought in semen from UK. So we
Or
bring
is
in
it like
semen.
the nitrogen or like dry ice kind?
Well, yeah, well, just ice. So what we do is there's an actually thing called extender, and you can extend the semen. Actually, that extends it up to 10 days. So it's basically on byproduct of it. It's protein. You put it in. You put it in with the semen. You mix them in. You put them in one box. I got a box around here somewhere. You put them in a box in a little styrofoam box with ice pack. Send them off, and that's a. My friend then just brought one in for $8,000. So I said $8,000 box is this big, bro.
Oh, it's a
Eight by
dog erm
five. Yeah, I just
inside.
do a breeding today. With I
Wow.
brought it in. Yeah, so they bought the box for $8,000. It came with 10 cc's in there, so 2 tubes of 5 cc's each. and we inseminate the girl. So we did one yesterday and then one today.
Oh, and how guaranteed a thing gonna work though? Like you get a refund if the thing don't catch.
So
In this dog business, I like to tell people nothing even in life, nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Nothing is guaranteed. I I stick with that. Nothing is guaranteed. We would like it to work, but nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
especially when
The best the best thing you can do is create the best odds for it to work. You know what I mean?
yes,
Yeah.
especially when we facilitating the whole thing. You know what I mean? Before
Yeah.
we used to breed back in the day, you put them in the kennel 9, 11, 13 days usually is right around there. You put them in 9 days. Oh, she's not reacting. She's not flagging. You take them back out. 11 days. Oh, she's flagging. You leave them in. You man hope for the best. Mama takes care of the puppies, but now it's we whelping. So there's a not only you're help facilitating the breed. The only thing us guys don't do is basically don't take the puppies out because everything is C-section. So
Oh shit.
yeah, because again, what a lot of these dogs now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the heads very extreme, and when you have an
Oh.
extreme head, you don't have an extreme canal. The thing you cannot change is the reproductive part of
Yeah.
of any dog, right? You can change the features, but you can't change that. So a lot of them get C-section for the pups and for mama. It's to me a little bit more better off for them in the long run.
More
But
safe
with
too.
that is we got to take care of the puppies a little bit more because these puppies are smaller with bigger heads, less mobility at the first week or two. So we are the facilitators. Like Tenny is Frenchies is a little bit different. Me and Tenny is we're whelp our own Frenchies, so it's a whole nother animal. Every 2 hours you're feeding them up. Every 2 hours feeding. You don't
Oh,
get
wow.
sleep for like the first. Maybe at 4 weeks you probably get a couple hours sleep on top of that. But other than that, we're up all day, every day. So that's why the prices become a little bit at where they at. You know what I mean? It's because not
Oh, yeah.
only what we put into it, but the amount of time and effort that we do.
Oh yeah. Time is money, bro.
They look
Yeah.
tired today.
Bruh. That's you probably freaking take care of dogs.
No,
Bro,
yeah.
if you guys do that for those dogs, like how long does it take for the puppies to be able to develop enough where they can be given or sold to another home, like or away from the mom and you guys?
Like 6 to 8 weeks on the
Oh, okay. Oh,
on
so
the
you running litters for like how many times a year?
depends on how much females you get and how much time they're gonna eat, So all depends on what if you like breed or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
you
all
don't you
depends
don't like
for
to
me.
breed
It's
too much.
market. It all depends on who and
Yeah,
what, all of that. Like right now, I made some dogs to where I was gonna wait a little bit. I get about one more year to where I probably gonna start putting my new generation dogs into the mix. So Kano said, it all depends where you at, what you're trying to do.
yeah.
Right now the market is not the same, and not only the market, but there's a lot of saturation out there with
Oh, yeah.
different dogs. So but
Oh,
2025 should be on turnaround where it's going to be a lot better. The dog show's coming back. All the beach parks is opening up for dogs. They're going to open up bars, restaurants 2025. So it's going to be a different year.
oh
Alamana Beach
me.
Park going to open up 2 dogs. They just open up
Oh,
one new dog park in Kaneohe, one huge one down by Pohala School. So it's a year of the dog. Maybe it's the year of the snake or the crocodile. I don't know what it is for the Chinese side, but for Hawaii, it's going to be the year of the dog. All these high rises going up in Makiki, and all these people with dogs, they're going to have to help take
yeah.
them where they got to go. All these places you cannot take dogs, so it's going to change.
Yeah.
They try to do that with Kaka'ako, and
Yeah.
it's hopefully it changes with Waikiki now.
Oh, that's super good. I know plenty people using that it's like saying that that's when support animals to get them like bypass all those loopholes. But I didn't realize you couldn't take dogs to Alamoana. Now that I think of it, yeah, I never see dogs there.
Yeah, and that was a big one when they was talking about changing that where Alamana Beach Park. That's some big one because again, 9 out of 10 people that go to Alamana get on dog. You mean
Yeah,
and they
guarantee.
got to leave them at home, which sucks.
Yeah.
But the hard part is this with these little terriers out there, you know what I mean? And these Mercedes cars, they're gonna get into some little action. So hopefully they can keep it on the wraps, you know what I mean? But no,
Yeah.
it should be a good year in 2025 for dogs.
So you guys treat all breed the same kind dogs or different kind?
All different breeds, but the same breed. I mean, same bully breed, but different types
Oh.
of dogs.
So
So
right
with
now, like the Frenchies is kind of the most popular, huh?
yeah, no, well the Frenchies Frenchies are popular because what those popular they've been popular, but what's been happening is there's an evolution of Frenchies. There's like 4 or 5 different type of Frenchies now that's
Oh,
becoming. So they had the regular Frenchie, now then they came out with a fluffy Frenchie. Then now they get like hairless Frenchies, they get big rope Frenchies, they have koi Frenchies. So they're coming out with
oh shit.
all these different variations of Frenchies that's so that's kind of what's not keeping it. I don't know if it's keeping it popular or messing it up in so many ways. So it's keeping it, I guess, the talks of people's tongues, but it's going in different directions. Kind of in one exotic way. They call it exotics, but it's going in different direction. That's all.
Hmm. That's kind of cool. And what those dogs, like you guys all have paperwork for it? Like you guys have to be certified or stuff like that?
Yeah,
You
most of the
don't
dogs
have,
are paper. Yeah,
yeah, you don't have to, but it's it's more, how should I say, makes the dog more valuable
Hmm.
as having the right paperwork to the right dog. Yeah,
yeah.
Plus can
At least
show
like,
lineage too, huh?
yeah,
It's
you
just
can
like
yeah,
having
trace
a
them. Yeah, you
title
can
to the
trace them.
dog,
Huh?
right? Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
having a title to a car, kind of. I mean, you can have the registration, but the title is just a
yeah.
little bit more of like it puts a stamp on where the dog come from. You
Like
that's
know,
on
why
like on dog facts. Huh?
exactly.
that's
Yeah,
why
yeah, yeah.
like these shows that Kanoa putting on and stuff, it's good for people to come to the shows and look at the dogs on what they want or have an idea of what they want.
Yeah,
And that's why the shows is like I, I I say it plays a big part if you're looking for a dog. Come to the show, not just go to a pet store and look at this. Every puppy looks cute in a window, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can see the different ages, the different sizes, the different types. We even at Battle of the Bulls, we Kanoa and I we stress kids, kids to come into the ring with the dog. And if you get a new family looking for a dog for your kid, you can see the junior handlers, which we call them, looking at this one dog, be like, wow, look at that. Oh, I want that dog for my kid, or I want that dog for my kid, or maybe we should get this dog for our house. You know what I mean? Like that kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's why this shows is kind of important for all these dog breeders and dog lovers.
Oh, that's
yeah,
super cool. And during the show, like you guys gonna have a lot of people who have kennels set up around kind of showcasing their like litters or their dogs that they have that they're trying to sell or breed or show what kind of dogs that they have.
yeah, yeah,
Not every show allow you to do that, but Kanoa, as the Hothead Productions and Battle of the Bulls, he allows it. He allows that to happen for the people.
Okay.
Kanoa's Battle of the Bulls is for the people, so he allows that. I'm not saying any other show don't allow it or not for the people, but that's what Kanoa wants to do for the people is to let them advertise what they got, show what they got, you know.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
super cool.
Only
That's
because
neat.
other like this show is more like on, I don't say fun show, but it's more like on the expo where people can show off their stuff. Because in like sanctioning shows, you're more concentrating on competition, right? So you don't really
Mm.
mingle with other people. With this show, at least you can relax a little bit, talk to your peers, market or not market, but like intertwine with people and get connections.
Oh yeah, you
That's
said
what it,
sound
that's
like
what it is.
one good place for all you guys that do this can network and
Yeah, network and all that. Yeah.
throw ideas at each other.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's exactly what it's like. Like he's saying. So what they're kind of saying is when you go to one other show, they're sanctioned by like say AKC. AKC is the biggest. So say you go to one, say Kano, say okay, this is gonna be a sanctioned show. That means he has AKC coming in and AKC basically dictating who the dogs, the judging and all of that, how the dogs get judged and all of that. Where this one, it's kind of under his regime and kind of his judges. So it's like he's saying, it's a little more laid back. It's not like he get a couple paint job, meaning the color of the dog. You can get rewarded for that. So there's much more laid back rewards and family oriented. You get junior handlers going to ring for we encourage the kids going in there, like you say, showcase the dog. But like Tenny was saying, I want to touch a little bit on what Tenny was saying. You know, what's happening right now? There's a lot of people just buying dogs right off the internet. Oh, cute dog. And they don't understand behind that dog, there's somebody that's handling that dog, and that there's a lot of mishandled dogs out there. And now a lot of these dogs becoming shelter dogs is because they're treating them like they kind of what came from the shelter as puppies. You know, if you don't treat the dogs right in the first 8 weeks of their life, that's the most crucial time. And a lot of times these dogs are not being treated well. So you come to the shows, you see how they're being treated in the ring. See that being with us.
See that being with us, you know what I mean?
And then you can see the differences, I think, with all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because that's to me that's big. Even going to the pet shops, a lot of them just taking in the dogs, don't even know where the dog's coming from.
Oh, I didn't
And I
think of
think that's
that.
where a lot of the issues come from, right? If you buy a dog from me, you're with me for life. You with me for life. Any issue or anytime get something with a dog, you give me a call. I'm gonna facilitate whatever needs to be facilitated.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't even think of that. Like you're right, because if your actual kennels and people that are there handling the dogs as babies and stuff, that puts a face to the dog. People can talk to you. Brad, sounds like a good situation. It seems like it's kind of a family kind of thing, right? It seems like a show for you bring your families and all that.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, we encourage that. Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, all these dogs. I mean, you get family, you get little kids like come, they like pet the dogs and stuff like that. So yeah, we encourage everybody to come out, especially the kids. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Under my
sounds
tent, you get me, my five daughters, and my wife. That's what's under my tent. So Tanny, the same thing. Him, his wife, and his daughters, and then his team. But that's 100% what it's all about. Is Ohana, 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 bro.
oh, that's super cool. Well,
Yeah,
this
that's why,
show,
like I was saying, that's what Knorr's with his shows. He goes strong with family fun for the kids and a great time. We even get food vendors,
oh wow.
snacks come out, enjoy, and just have a great time. With no pilikia, nothing. Just leave it at the gate and come and enjoy. Meet people, introduce yourself. Hey, no shame. Say, how's it? My name Rob. Hey, how's it? My name Khalil. You know, like that, just like that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's
but they're at the
super
park,
cool.
bro, with the family. So they're at the park with the family, right? Just tents up, enjoying ourselves.
You guys notice like planning people that are in the market for dogs come to this, or people who already have the dogs?
Both, bro.
Both.
Both,
People that
both.
yeah knew like yeah, plenty of people even from like the public like that when they come out. Sometimes they just they just see the ad because they come out for see dogs, right?
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about the breed, but when they come see the show and they get to actually mingle and interact with the dogs, that's when they change their minds about the bully breed. That's part of the reason why we get these shows too, because we get plenty stereotype about the dogs, like the
Yeah.
bullies. They think they're pit bulls and they're rough and all that kind of stuff. But when you come and you see the dogs in action, I mean, mingling with everybody, they can get along in the ring. You get better perspective on how the breed is, put together.
Oh, that makes sense. How did you come up with this concept and when did you start putting on shows like this?
The shows was, I mean, I had shows before we even started putting on shows. So it's just one piggyback on that. But most of the shows that we had in Hawaii was like sanctioned shows, like ABKC, USBR, or whatever, IBKC. So
Yeah.
we just kind of went with just one fun. We started off with one barbecue, like one in a park or something. It's all free. Everybody just come out and we just
Fun
have
lot.
small kind of stack offs, yeah. And then it eventually turned into like an actual show. That's pretty much how. And we just ran with it after that because we seen so much people come out. The turnout was good, was always positive, right? And then get people like Kaleo and Baratani always supporting, always helping me out, everything from the beginning. So with all these brothers, you get plenty a lot of people involved as well. Brother Allen, um, Kaleo, what do you call that? Travis and Brother Ola from Maui. They're all helping with this show behind the scenes. So
Oh
it's
wow.
just brothers like that. That's what keep the show going. It's not me. It's not me at all. You know what I mean? I just a freaking vehicle that driving. Oh, I just a driver. Everybody
Yeah,
else, you
jeez,
know what I
somebody
mean?
got to drive, bro.
Yeah, everybody else is supporting the car, bro. The cause, huh? So without brothers like that, the show wouldn't be possible. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just
cool. So
want to
you're
throw
on
just
a
want to push out
solid
that.
team then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, always, bro. Yeah. Because without them, no way we can pull this off. Yeah.
Takes a lot
When
for this kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
oh yeah, bro. Just from hearing you guys talk about it, it seemed like on something big, bro. Like on project. When did you do the first one? Like the
Um,
first actual
our first actual
um
show was in 2023. Was at the
oh
Kroc Center. Yeah. And was on hit, had 12 people, so we have to just tell ourselves that we got to keep running this every
We
year.
fill up the whole parking lot and the inside.
Yeah, so we kind of have to change our plans of the layout.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Couple thousand people would run through that place that night. I guarantee you that because I was right in the front and I got everybody else. So it was a good night, bro. It's a very
yeah,
good night.
we're doing good,
Again,
mate.
different vibes.
Oh, that's super cool. Bro, how do you get sponsorship? Like if somebody wanted to be a sponsor and stuff.
We'll just
Oh,
advertise it.
sucks.
Yeah, I'll just advertise it on my IG but the amount of people that like sponsor is pretty crazy, bro. Because I mean, they just left and right when we take all kinds of sponsorships, huh? Price sponsorships, the main sponsors, they like donate, get like
Yeah.
for example, like Pet Depot and stuff like that, 604. All those
Oh
guys is
wow.
all donating stuff, tents or dog food or just gift certificates, whatever it is, bro. We take whatever, and everything goes to the show, bro. So whatever money I make, I try to put it to the show. Even for the sponsors, try to advertise them with like social media, like influencers or whatever. Like we just made one video with Jess Capania, with Jess. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good one, but just I am. Yeah, it was a
Yes,
good
I
one.
am. No, yeah. So it's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And
And
you
are
guys
you
get
look
me like I like being in the front row, so I always sponsor her because I don't like being in the back.
well, speaking of your sponsor, what company you using to sponsor the show with?
We get plenty sponsors, bro. So we get kennel sponsors. This is High Blood Bullies, 50 Bulls. We get KRK Trucking, Brother Khalil with Colorful Frenchies.
It seems like there's a lot of people that's super down to support this thing. And I think from what you guys are explaining to me, the family vibe is probably the biggest draw because, bruh, people like take their family to do stuff and get them off their iPads and get them away from television and stuff like that. And like you guys were explaining earlier, everybody loves dogs. How many people have dogs? It's a culture that no one ever tries to unite as much and put a family vibe to it. And fuck, I mean, they do it for Portuguese horseshoes, bro. Them big fucking party at like why not
Cool.
do it? Yeah, why not do it with something that all people care and love about? That's actual members of your family. A lot of people think their dogs is part of their family, and bro, that's such a super awesome way to bring everybody together, bro. That's super innovative. I'm surprised nobody thought of doing it that big before.
Was it's different perspective hearing it from the outside from you. So that's the way I feel inside. But I try to explain that every day. But it's hard because everybody like, oh, this guy talking about dogs again. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, there goes Khalil talking about dogs again. It's like it's kind of like that guy, your friend that went going through a divorce. Every time you see him,
Oh,
like,
bro.
oh, this guy, he will talk about dogs again. So everywhere I go, like, and I'm not trying to sell them. You know what I mean? Number one is like, what you feeding your dogs? How you? They're like, whoa, why? And again, there's so much knowledge that, like you saying, that not tapped into.
Yeah.
But people are like, oh, it's my dog. Yeah, he barks. No, like, so much nowadays with these exotics or these what do you call them? These I guess designer dogs. It's made for a reason, kind of right nowadays. You breed them for a reason.
Yeah.
We play the temperament a lot with these dogs because of them with a terrier, like the old school pit bull. So basically, the bullies came from, and people can say I'm wrong or I'm right. I don't know, but they took the pit bull to the English bulldog, kind of got the thicker bone. But what it did is with all of that, it made the temperament a lot different. But with the temperament comes with a little bit of the bulldog issues and all that. So they took them to a Frenchie and they took them to some other dogs. But what they're doing is they're playing with different breeds and kind of making them to, like I said, a designer dog that fits, like Tenny was talking about, fits the family. So you get all
Yeah.
these, like you get shorty bulls now that's, you look at a dog like, oh, that's an English bulldog. Like, nope. Then you look at him. If you're a dog man, you look at him like, okay, there's probably like 2 or 3 dogs within that dog.
Oh,
So
it's
it's
like
like,
one
oh, okay,
hopper.
and yeah, it's the dog is calm. The dog can sit with you. The dog is not going to be hyper running around like on Jack Russell Terrier running around your house and acting like that. So the
Yeah.
designer dogs, I guess, is more of the exotic dogs nowadays, where it's made to fit a certain person.
Okay. And this show is going to showcase all the different kinds then.
All the different types of breeds within the bully breed, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody get their own vision of what that is, right? What they're like.
Yeah.
I get one right here. Here's Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is my rendition of what I think is a Frenchie. But some people will say, "Oh, she's not because of this and that." But again, this is my rendition of what I think is what I'm looking for in my vision, because it's a vision. It's like fixing cars, right? We all can get one brand new Camaro, and us three can go build our Camaro. We all gonna bring back one different Camaro,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's because our vision is different. One gonna have a different stance. One gonna have a different motor. One gonna have a better paint job. So it's all about what you're looking for. But at the end of the day, is make sure that the builder of that car or of that dog is doing them right and breeding for the right things, and not just putting
Yeah.
the wrong hood on the wrong car. You know what I mean? And calling them one classic. That's not the way
Yeah.
it works. So, like you saying earlier, it's a lot of scientific stuff goes into it.
That's cool. And like with this show, how you guys said individuals can actually talk to the people like you guys who breed them, get their backstory, kind of learn how they're taking care of them, how they came up with the concept of the dogs that they're breeding. And fuck, that's to me is like you said, is way better than buying one dog from a pet store or at the puppy swap meet or whatever. It's like, now you putting some kind of tangible lineage with the owners as well as the dogs. That's kind of cool.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. And you can see the different types of dogs, man. Get different levels. It is game.
Yeah.
Get, you know what I mean? Somebody can say they get on bully, but if you see somebody with one bully, different. Different from the pet shop bully to one breeder bully. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can see the difference. You can see different types of dogs, and from there you can pick what you like. You can see them in action, live.
Yep.
So
That's true.
Look,
And like how you
everybody
how
think
you,
they're puppy, and the puppies, I can make my puppy look the best puppy, but once they grow up, it's like, hey, I thought I was getting this, and that's where it comes back to, like, where you got that dog from. I can tell you where you got that dog from. You got it from oh yeah, how you know? It's because nobody would have stood behind that dog and say, this is what it is. I'm
yeah.
standing behind my dog. I'm like, that would turn out to be like this. You can come to my yard and see supposedly how it's going to turn out. Like grandma, I get great grandmas in my yard over here and I get great grandkids in my yard that kind of, you can see the resemblances. So
Yeah. Well, how
that's
much dogs you get, bro?
we get enough. If you ask my wife, too much, but I get the state limit.
Oh, I didn't even know I had limits.
yeah.
Whatever it is. Nah. No, I get the better of 10 dogs.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, it's As you know, it's like having 10 kids. It's a task every
Oh
day.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, 10 kids I couldn't handle, bro. That's nuts.
Yeah, for real. For real. I get 5 daughters already, so what's in 10 dogs?
I know it, bro. I know why you get daughters too, bro. Just like me, I only get daughter.
Yeah, mine too.
Bro, this show is kind of set for families. What kind of entertainment you guys have? Is just kind of the dogs doing their thing. That's what everybody's there to see.
Yeah, pretty much just a dog. Because I mean, pretty much, good. They're gonna be running all the time, huh? So
Yeah.
we choke different categories. So we're gonna have breaks here and there, but mainly it's about the dogs, bro. Everybody's just really watching the dogs do their thing, and that's pretty much entertainment. Because if we get anything, I mean, if we get other entertainment, not gonna have time, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take away from what
But take away from the dog
everybody's there
show.
for.
Yeah.
Every 15 minutes, there's something going on. Every 15 minutes, getting called into the ring. So basically, what happens is, if I go in the ring right now, I can come out the ring and I'm over here listening to, waiting for the next category. So it's like Kano said, but we set up, boom, it happens, and we breaking down. So it's a good time, but it's if you want to participate in the ring, which we encourage because we want you to go in the ring, but some guys sit back and just watch it, which is a good way to do it. If you're in the crowd, you can kind of sit back and watch a good 5 hours of straight different dogs coming in the ring, and then it's narrowed down to the best in the show. So, like how Kano was saying, there's a best female for every category. There's a best male in every category, and then there's a best in breed. So they'll go male, female, and then they'll put the male and female against each other, and then that male or female goes against all the other breeds. That top of that breeds for the best in show.
Oh
so
wow.
Yeah, so it narrows down to one of the best dogs of all, basically.
Oh.
So you can walk away with the best dog, saying the best in show dog, which is the prestigious prize of the bunch.
Oh, so who won them last time?
Our first winner was Mike with Head Rosh Cattles. He won with one exotic bulldog. I mean not bulldog, but exotic bully.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is
nice trophy.
What, that whole day seems like a lot of shit going on. Who's hosting? Like, who's on the mic kind of?
Right now, Baratani is our MC.
Oh, so you the one running the whole circus then?
You know, MC. Yeah.
Just wing it. Just go. Just have fun. Just enjoy that day, man.
It'll be crazy. Yeah.
So you gonna create the vibe. You gonna create the experience, and you're gonna be the one wrangling all this going on.
Yeah,
man, he did him the first show, so we stick with that. We stick with him, brother.
Oh, you get nervous or what? Or it's kind of easy?
I mean, it ain't easy, but again, this is just I look at it is there's no right, no wrong. This is fun. I mean, if somebody gets something for say, hey, come grab the mic. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's all. That's how I. So I mean, that's how I look at it to get myself going and like, hey, just do it, have fun. You know what I mean? Let's go. Just call the dogs up, joke with the people. You know.
Yeah, don't be modest, but this guy gigs all the time. Don't even familiar. He gigs all the time with his family, bro.
Oh no, I already know.
Sorry, Teddy, bro. Sorry, Teddy.
Hey, bro, it just happened.
Get your own phone.
Yeah, get your own phone.
Yeah, for real. Hey, for real.
Oh, you're wearing Palaka shirt. Play them off, cause
I was in Vegas. We just came back and had this auntie and uncle next to me, old. I mean, they gotta be in their 80s. I hear the uncle whisper to the wife, "Hey, the guy look familiar." She not even look at me. She said, "Yeah, that's Kelly Boy." She look at me, "Yeah, you Kelly Boy, yeah?" I go, "Oh."
See, yeah, already, bro. My man say, yeah, what you need, what you need, bro.
Probably make their day too. They could tell all the friends, "Oh yeah, I see Kelly Boy on the plane."
Funny.
Would be Khalil for bring that up. That's funny, bro. Oh, so how long is the show? Like, seem like gonna take long time.
We from 5 to 10, so around
Oh, at night.
at night.
Oh, so you have lights and everything over there.
We try to keep them nighttime because cooler for the dogs,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, that makes
Cooler.
sense.
And the handlers, because the handlers got to stand up, bend down, stand up, bend
Oh, yeah.
down.
Oh yeah,
So
it's a whole action.
how you guys make the ring, bruh?
Um, we rent barriers,
Oh,
like
okay.
The
those
metal barriers
gates.
for the concerts, the metal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm big. What is that about? Probably 50 by 50 is. I don't know what size they're doing, but a pretty good size one.
That's where all the sponsors come in and stuff.
Oh, that's super cool. That's wow, it seems like you guys have a lot of support, bruh. And
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like the communities that's involved is all about it, down with you guys. Oh,
Yeah,
brother, and
definitely.
cut off.
Ultimate.
I'm gonna share one story with you guys about on this with one bully that I was walking at Pet Expo. I had this nice bully. The thing looked super mean, so everybody walk around me, walk around me, walk around me, and I tell them, "Come, auntie, pet my dog. Come, pet my dog." No, I scared. No, I scared. By the end of the day, of we was ready for leave. This elderly auntie and uncle wanted one dog for them from being scared, and we always say, educate yourself before being afraid or thinking bad of the dog. Yeah,
Right.
because they only going to show what the bad do, but they don't know the good the dog do. And that's what we try show people um at the shows. Like Kaleo, he always have his dogs on a table, just playing, people petting the dogs and whatnot. So it's one thing good about this show that the shows is we can try and help educate the people about these breeds that coming out.
Oh, that's super cool. I mean, like you guys said, like some of the pit bulls got a bad rep or whatever. It kind of takes away that the way people look at them. And
Yeah,
like you said, education's important, and that's kind of goes with everything in life, bro. Like people are afraid of what they don't know. So
yeah.
Right.
it's like fuck, if you know, then you don't need to be afraid anymore.
And we was different growing up with the pit bulls. We was different as kids. We was a little bit more on that rougher side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A little more raw. So we could kind of handle these dogs like how supposed to. Now it's not the same. There's a lot more of us. You know what I mean? A lot more people. And when there's more people,
yeah,
there's more crowded. And when you do that, not everybody can handle the same dogs. So
yeah. Well,
that's the
this
things that happen.
this younger generation, in my opinion, is a little softer too. I don't think they could handle the dogs that you had when you was kids. You know what I mean?
Right,
Those dogs
right.
are more rough, just like how people was more rough back then. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly.
You know?
Cracks for days for paps. For
Yeah.
sure.
But shoot, the way you guys are educating and bringing families together is what's the most impressive to me personally. Like people, the dogs can win and all that, and you have some champions, but for families to take part in that and get to know and educate it on, Brad, that's only gonna build that community bigger because it's gonna. You guys seem like you guys growing every year, huh?
It's getting
Right.
bigger. It's getting bigger again. What went hurt the bully community was the COVID.
Oh
When it
yeah,
had COVID, because parks were shut down, halls were shut down. Everything. You couldn't have a what more than 10 in one gathering. So now that we get to do these shows, it's getting there again. Like we got to rebuild everything, and
yeah,
like I'm gonna use Khalil as an example with his pet, his food, his raw food business. You know, if we never open up how we are opening up now, it would be hard, I think, for something like that. So with these shows, and he's coming to advertise, it's going to be really awesome for somebody like him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Like your raw food, like how does that's your company now? How does that work? Because it just makes a lot more sense to me with what you're doing, just feeding your animals than buying those big things of like well, you don't even know what's in it. It's mostly
Right.
fillers, like and that. It's
Yeah.
just like humans, bro. You cannot just feed yourself any kind of crap and think you can get good results.
Right, right. So for me, I was feeding raw for a long time, and I used to buy them from the stores or get them from farms. But again, even the store is not making the food is not the same. So I found that my dog wasn't doing well on the store bought foods, raw chicken or beef. Then I went to some of the farms out here, but some of them couldn't sustain. I was trying to look for a big market, so went around and I found this guy in Louisiana. He's another breeder, and this is what he does. He gets farm to the table, basically meat, and it's a blend that has organs. You got bone in there, so it's a nutrient blend that is basically if kind of like if we would be eating fruits and the nutrients that we need. That's basically what they need in that chub, to help with their with. I mean, get from tripe in there to
Oh wow.
fish to bone, and all of that has either omega trees. You get calcium that the dogs need. So you get all these stuff that the dogs need to be balanced that we never looked into. We just fed them, but now we
Yeah.
kind of balancing them out and learning the science behind it of what an actual dog needs. A dog needs fat, fiber, and protein. Three things they need for their diet to strive. And what I'm always portray is what you feed them now is gonna be longevity in the long run. And so when your dog is older and you're taking them to the vet and having all these problems back, it's like, oh, my dog is young. Yeah, when you're a 10-year-old kid, he's gonna have the common cold. He can eat hamburgers all day. He's not gonna feel
Yeah.
those hamburgers until he becomes 40, 50 years old. That's when the hamburgers that he ate at 10, 15 years old every day comes into
Yeah.
play. So that's kind of what the whole how I try to portray what's happening in the world. Your dog's getting a lot older, a lot quicker, and
Yeah.
dying a lot faster and having a lot of more issues because of the food. No nutrition value. There's no nutritional value,
Yep. And it goes the same way humans. So like
right?
if you eat like McDonald's every single day, then bruh, you can as you
Right,
get to be our age, you're gonna be
right. You're gonna deteriorate.
detrimental. Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
ask you, so what, you cook the raw food and feed them to your dogs or like
Nope. Once you cook the stuff, so like us, we're not supposed to eat raw, but a lot of the nutrients gets lost when you cook them. All
oh
that gets burnt off and lost in the. And so when you say you're going to fry hamburger, right? All that right there, it's all the nutrients leaving. So we're gonna get some of the nutrients in there. So no, straight raw.
oh
The
wow.
raw is good, and they cannot get salmonella and all that. So their bodies are
Oh,
very very immune to a lot of the issues when it comes along with that.
oh, that was gonna
Your
be my
vet will tell
next
you
question.
live with higher bacteria, but we all get bacteria. If you eat hamburger, we all get about 2 pounds of hamburger around our colon unless you're really flushing out your system with fiber. So what I
Yeah.
do is with that I feed them fiber. I there's a I feed my dogs once a day. A lot of people feed them twice. So I do a lot
Oh,
of different things. I fast my dogs. So a lot of different things that I do that try to help them. Gut health is number one. And number one to me is you got to get all that stuff out before you replenish the stomach. So, but
so
yeah,
how did you learn all this stuff?
first was trial by fire, learned by experience. Like I said, I get one dog out there, 15, 14 and a half right now. She'd be eating raw from the beginning.
Okay.
Like I said, I used to prepare them myself. So it's just learning and growing from it and learning what's in the food, how the food reacts to the dog, what makes the food, what the dogs need, and just reading books. My wife is a librarian, so I just read a lot of books and try to figure out what's best.
Oh, that's super cool. And then internet probably helps too, huh?
Well, nowadays the internet,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm a picture guy, so the books give me a lot of pictures. I mean, the books will get you straight to the like rabbit is a huge, big, good form of fiber, and people don't understand
Oh.
the fur of the rabbit. It's not even the rabbit itself; it's the fur that will give them the fiber. So all that kind of stuff, and they need that stuff. So very good, good fiber source. Yeah. So
Oh, that's super cool. And that's your company that you have now, and you're one of the main sponsors of the show.
So I'm the main one of the main sponsors for Calico Frenchies, my breeding program. But then I'm a prize sponsor for the I Feed Raw. I will provide some chubs to each winner, some raw food to each winner, and then the biggest winner, I'm gonna provide about 10 pounds to them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
you win this thing. It's kind of prestigious, and you gonna scoop some cool stuff, huh?
Well, to me, the prestigious is two things, right? Best in show, because that's the top dog, and then this extreme stuff. So extreme stuff is a new stuff. This is
I
not.
don't know. That one
That's right.
seem more cool
I
to
should
me though.
elaborate a little bit more on that because, like, I just heard one guy when jump on today. Kano can correct me if I'm wrong. It's like 2,500 right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's about one other guy doesn't jump on. He doesn't donate. I just seen the post a little while ago. So another guy. So people donate, but those guys are donating and they're bringing in dogs in the ring. So it's kind of like they're betting on themselves, right? So it's like,
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of it's on for me. I'm kind of on different. I like to have fun with it. But
Hey, is Kanoa on? I hear
Yeah.
somebody in the background.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
back
I
on.
came back
Yeah,
on, bro. Sorry, my phone.
Oh,
yeah, so it's
I gotta go follow
the
AT&T,
extreme
bro.
is where I
yeah,
think
no
is
worries.
about the fun one to this year because again, for stack your dog on the table for say 3 hours, say it 5, 10 times, and you win the kind of money you're gonna win. There's not too much places you can do that. So
you
Yeah,
know what
while
is
we
the
having fun, you're
best?
gonna win some bunch of money, bro. And whoever does it is going home with one again with good prestigious pride in their pocket, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
That is, you know what is the best part about I Feed Raw?
Oh, this guy. Yes,
You
What
know
is
but
what
that?
you know what is the best part about I Feed Raw?
What is that?
Whoever the MC, he gave him 1 year of raw food for his dogs, 1 year supply.
Oh, me.
That's every 10-minute plug, that, bro. I need every 10 minutes, bro. Every 10
Live
minutes.
liners, bro, all day. Live
Yes,
liners.
yes.
Instagram, like you gotta plug them, bro.
Plug, man. You
That's
need more
how we
head plugs
joke.
than
That's
me
how we
over
joke
here.
around.
That's the... Oh, like in the future, what is your vision and goals for this show? Because it seems like it's growing. Like, what do you see it turning into, and what do you hope it turns into?
this show right here, you know how I get plenty shows out in the mainland, right?
Yeah.
Get plenty of all the kind of shows that people throw, but we like this show be from Hawaii, like just all Hawaii made, and then we go spread out to the mainland, like Vegas, California,
Oh,
where other people from the mainland can join our show. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's because it's always we go to one show, but it's run from mainland guys. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but we like something come from Hawaii, rooted in Hawaii, and then
Yeah.
transplant to the mainland. Something like
That's what I
that.
like. That would be super cool. Vegas would be perfect, bro. I get so much local support in
Oh
in
yeah.
Vegas. Plenty people that listen to my show is locals that move to Vegas because they just like hear local people talk
Right.
your story. Yeah. That's a good vision, bro. I could definitely see you doing that, especially in Vegas. Oh, you drop that in Vegas, everybody would come from
Yeah.
Cali and everywhere. Yup, that would be a good
Yeah.
one.
I
You go
just
to-
came home from Vegas, and then the brothers up there was like, "Brother, I get the spot for you. I get the spot for you." I said, "Oh wait, let us take the Hawaii first." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta take a Hawaii first. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. How's the support been from the outer islands?
Oh yeah, no, that's why we get plenty support from them. So some of the guys behind the scenes is from Maui, from Big Island. We get plenty guys from Big Island coming down too for the extreme show, so and Maui too as well. So we're gonna get a pretty good crowd come out, at least from
Right.
every island, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from this extreme show, I just like share. So we get this Hawaiian weapon that we thought of as a trophy. I'm gonna go get them in a little bit. I'm gonna go show you.
Oh yeah, I
So
like see
say
'em.
say for instance, you win them. You don't you don't you want it. You gonna put your name on the trophy, but the next show you gotta defend them.
Oh, like on belt.
If I'm built,
Like
yeah.
on belt. Instead
Yeah.
of doing the belt, we did this Hawaiian trophy. But let me go get this trophy, and this is what we came up with, and you gotta defend them. You
Okay,
can't.
I
It's
like to
not for
see this
you to
thing.
keep. Yeah, let me go get.
Better not
Oh,
have
you
termites
guys.
in their house than whoever win them.
Oh yeah. Oh, that right. You guys is changing the game out a little bit because I never heard of a dog show like this, and I get coworkers that compete, and the freaking dog look like a little puffball, and like
Yeah.
this is not it. This isn't that
Yeah.
kind of show. Yeah, this seems more of what like local brothers would be into. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Try to make them mainstream a little bit. So
Yeah,
that's what
I,
it
I
is.
I think there's a not a market. Well, there's a market for it, but there's a want for it. And bro, these people like to show off their dogs. They like to be around people that are into the same stuff they are in. And
Oh
oh, yeah, like, bro, this is kind of innovative. Nobody ever thought of doing it this big. You kind of breaking new levels.
yeah.
Oh,
Can
that.
you
Oh shit,
can you see
Oh,
it? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't
bruh.
know if it's that big, bro. Oh,
There
Oh,
you
that
go.
thing is a monster. Oh, and this is the first year you guys have this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, who made that
dang.
thing? Oh, that thing is nice, huh?
yeah. Oh, see this design too?
Man.
Wow.
Oh,
Wait, so you're telling me that the extreme winner is gonna win that and the money?
And the money.
yeah,
Oh,
But they
yeah.
gotta
ah,
bring them back next year, though.
But they got to be
This
fair
trophy,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. If I won that trophy, I'd
bro,
pretend
I
the
ain't
team
bringing
got
that thing back.
stolen. Yeah, I'll tell. Yeah, that team got
No,
stolen, bro. I
go
don't
get on
know.
contract, Bob. Go get on
Yeah,
Like I
contract.
said,
no.
yeah, like I said,
They gotta
termites
put
will
an air
eat them.
tag in that fucker.
No, so we got one legitimate contract that you gotta sign and everything. That
Oh, that thing is massive.
yeah, this thing is about what 3 feet
Yeah.
total.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Who?
this
How?
thing
Where
is
did you guys
heavy
get
too.
that made? That thing looks. That thing looks amazing.
Yeah,
Wait,
plug the
let me
bottom.
go put this away because this I don't like this thing drop or anything.
Oh,
Yeah. The
Yeah,
bruh.
company in Halava. I forget the name, but I'm gonna shoot down. Hopefully we can plug them.
Yeah, for
Get the
sure, bruh.
product.
That thing is massive.
They make all kind, but
what kind of wood is that? Come on, mango.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure.
Cherry one, John.
Forward. Oh, that
But they
thing look
need
cool,
you.
bruh. Oh, like Khalil, you gotta enter one of your dogs in for win that thing now.
Oh, we trying, but trust me. Oh, it depends. Yeah, we're gonna try. Well, extreme again. I'm gonna have me. I'm gonna have to look. I think I get extreme stuff, but I gotta look what's. You gotta look at the
Oh,
competition, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta scout
I,
this
I
year, and
cannot
then
just say
you.
it because some of us is blind out there. You know what I mean? I can think I
Yeah.
get this and then like, oh, where this boggled me. So one thing about me is like, okay, there's the way guys is in the dog world. They take their mouse and they hide them, right? And they like
Oh,
bust them out later on, like, oh, like, bruh, and then they like bust them out through these kind of shows. So you just never know what's out there because one guy in the corner,
the
might
Can you
bust
sleeper,
grab
out
this
huh?
and put this under
never
your
just
bed
saw before. And for me,
before
I'm
the thing
all over the
fall?
internet, so I'm kind of vulnerable that way because I put myself
Yeah,
out there, right?
yeah.
But no, I'm gonna try. We're gonna try. We get a few dogs over here that I think might fit somewhat a bill. But again, it all depends on what's out there. Because if I see one freaking animal that in my head, like, if I was a judge, I ain't gonna beat that. So no sense, right?
Yeah,
But for me, it's I don't care if I win or lose. I always tell everybody, hey, I'm out there for you can plug my shirt. You know what I mean? I'm out there.
yeah,
Look at
yeah,
me. Look at my shirt. So I'm out there for branding. I'm a brander.
yeah.
I'm trying to just plug myself.
Networking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
networking and all that. So win or lose, I'm gonna go home with a smile on my face. My dog's going to love me regardless. I'm gonna love them regardless, and we're out there having some fun with the family, bro.
yeah. I
It's
think
another day at the park.
I think that's what's making you guys grow the most is the family element, and that's how you built this show around to
Right.
to creating moments with your family. That
That's
shit
it.
just grows, bro. That stuff grows, and that means you coming from one place of aloha, one place in your heart where it's attractive. Like
Right.
that's what Hawaii needs right now is more stuff like this because it's weird out there, man. Everybody on their iPhones and all this stuff, and it's like there's no people living in the moment, and
Right.
they too they're too set on impressing people with what they're doing than enjoying what they're doing. And you
Yeah.
guys forcing families to come together in a common love for dogs, bro. I think that's why your stuff's gonna be big.
I like that word attractive though, because like you saying,
Yep.
us as a whole, in a way, we was attractive as a whole community,
Yep.
and we're not attractive anymore, but as a community, you know what I mean? We
Yep.
became very, very mundane. With
Yep.
the aloha, I don't even want to use the word aloha because it's kind of even mundane word already. But just the whole vibe is not the same. We could go out and, we could feel them. Now you don't even feel them. Now it's like, okay, well we stay. Now I gotta
Yep.
watch myself. And before we like, yeah, we over here. You can just know the vibe, and
Yep.
no more that vibe anymore.
Yeah, I
Sucks.
agree, but I guarantee this kind of stuff is putting it in the right direction. I guarantee you can feel them on that Saturday. Well, we've been going for about an hour. Can try to wrap this up. Where can people find you guys on Instagram, and um try drop the date and address and where and what to expect at this show?
Well, you can find me on hothead_Kano. It's my IG. And then the show, again, will be March 8th at the Kroc Center in Ever Beach. And that's gonna be 5 to 10 p.m. open to the public. And everybody's welcome. The food trucks, vendors, we'll get all kinds of stuff going on. So come out with the family. Enjoy the
Oh,
day.
right on.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free.
Oh,
Free.
it's free.
Free.
It's
Yeah.
free.
Oh,
Free for the adults.
wow, anybody can come. Just free. Just show up and just you can put
Yeah.
up tent and just chill.
Oh, if you're going to bound, no, you gotta bound on spot. But if you can
Oh,
come in
okay.
just for come and spectate, you can come in for free. But if you can bring on dog and you like enter or you just gonna bring on dog, gonna be $20 for come in for
Oh,
outside
okay.
dogs. But everybody else gonna be free. Yeah. You
Oh,
just
If
come
you
in.
like one spot, it's on 10 by 20 for $50. Hit up Kano. We
Yeah.
still get spots.
I'm gonna leave them open all until the day of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Well, we get plenty lock-ins already. So yeah, come out.
Oh, good for you guys. And it's at the Kroc Center from 5 to 10. What? The thing will be power on time. You're gonna have to keep you got a
You guys know
jam,
about
bro. You get that
hopefully.
much.
Yeah, hopefully.
Especially when
Hopefully,
you're 40 EMC, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good venue though for that.
Yeah. First
Yeah.
time we on dog show at the Kroc Center. So that's
Oh,
that's what management told me, huh? So it's it's a good open space for
Nice,
everybody.
perfect area.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll be stoked, bro. With that family vibe, they're gonna be stoked. That's exactly why that place was built for bring community together, bro. That's exactly what it's for. Yeah. All right. And for you, where can people find you on the on Instagram and stuff?
Go ahead,
Oh,
Danny.
Okay.
on the TNC Kennels Hawaii, and Facebook, Tenny Liu.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you guys can message me too, and then I shoot everything over to Kano.
Okay. If people like get a spot or sponsorship or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay.
Info, if you guys like info on doll, whatever we can help. Like if I don't have the answer, I reach out to Kano, I reach out to Kaleo, I reach out to other people. So anything that we can help, like I said, we always there for help people.
Okay. And
Yeah,
Cleo, where can people find you on Instagram?
you can find us at Kalakaua Frenchies. We Kalakaua Bullies. Can also find me at I Feed Raw Hawaii. Yeah. So like Tenny said, I'm all day. I'm on the phone all day, every day, talking to people about dogs. From somebody that's today, I just got a phone call from a person that pet people that needed one oxygen concentrator. They came to my house picking up an oxygen concentrator. So there's so much different stuff that we do. It's just not us. If you see me on the internet, just in my dog, there's much more to just the dog. So how you know? Come down to the shows and come talk story, and you can find out what we all about.
Oh,
Yes,
right on.
Yes,
Right on. Will shock us for the cameras, brothers.
Gee.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right on. We're out. Shout out to the Artist Group Network. Aloha.
Wow.